We talked last night about the circle of life playing out in the heart of this great continent. Lake Eyre is filling with floodwaters. They're flowing in from thousands of kilometres away, of course, across Western Queensland. This video was captured by my next guest, Phil van Wegen. He's Arid Eyre's chief pilot. I caught up with him earlier and asked him if there's a lot of excitement in his outback town of Arid.
Yeah, mate, there's a lot of interest in it at the moment. The phones are running pretty hot and the emails are coming in thick and fast. So, yeah, a lot of interest in it. It's a pretty unique opportunity and pretty amazing event to witness.
And you're flying people out there just to have a look, or do you have scientists and others who are keen to get into the area?
Obviously, we get a lot of tourists coming up just for a look. Like that's the main part of the business, I suppose. But, yeah, we're getting a few other people just interested in it, and yeah, for different aspects, coming up to have a look at different things, but mostly tourism and photography is what we're doing. It's
quite extraordinary, isn't it? You actually see the water flooding out over, you can see the front of the water as it floods down south into the basin, and there's a long way to go yet, isn't there, before you get even close to full?
Oh, it's a long way to go. The water today is sort of just getting towards that southern end of the lake. That'll start filling up the bottom end Belt Bay, but there's a lot of water right back up, up back as far as Birdsville. The Cooper Creek hasn't even got here yet. It's got a lot of water to come, so yeah, it's going to run for a few months yet.
And then it'll be around for a long while. You'll be looking forward to being very busy flying tourists and others around the area for months, maybe even a couple of years out of this.
Yeah, it could be. That's right. Like the water, I think if you go sort of right back to even 74, they end up with water here for 2 or 3 years. This one you'd expect is going to stick around for a while, especially if we get a little bit more rain again, even next year, because the system will have quite a lot of water in it. So I guess it's probably going to keep water in there for a while, absolutely.
Now,
but this year is going to be big.
Yeah. Is there any sign already of wildlife coming in? Birds, pelicans, or even seagulls? Have they cottoned onto this and started to move inland?
Yeah, the birds are definitely onto it. They're a bit sharper than the rest of us. They're moving in already. So there was this bit of a surge of birds right at the start. The pelicans, they tend to, and other birds, they tend to come down with that surge of water as it's coming into the lake. There's a lot of fish and stuff push into the front of that water. So they're obviously in there getting a feed. They're probably today, when I was up there, not quite as many around at the moment, but they'll just be up in the river systems. But they're certainly all starting to migrate to this area at the moment. There'll be a huge amount of wildlife.
I just want to show a clip from the last really big flood in the area about 16 years ago to give people an idea of what we're heading for in coming months. This is from 2009.
Had the early explorers ventured out to Central Australia in a season like this, they would have been forgiven for believing that they truly had discovered Australia's inland sea. Even seagulls are found here, nesting on islands in the middle of Lake Eyre. It's an astonishing transformation. This is what the lake normally looks like. A glistening white salt pan, 140 kilometres long and 88 kilometres wide.
Wow, it's a hell of a transformation, Phil. You're getting a bird's eye view of it. It must be amazing to watch. You had a bit of a flood a few years back. Have you seen anything like this before? Do you know exactly what you're going to be looking at in coming months?
No, look, I don't think anyone knows exactly what's, we know there's, with the Diamantina, there's a lot of water going to come in. So that's, that'll be as big as 2010, 2011, just the Diamantina alone. So we've got an idea there. But then with the Cooper Creek coming in on top of it as well, I guess that's going to, mount up. It'll be anyone's guess as to how much we end up in the lake. We just know it's going to be a lot of water. And just the flow alone coming down what we call the Warburton Groove flowing into the lake at the moment, like it's probably a 30-second flight just across that flow of water at the moment. Just it's so wide already. So, probably 45 seconds to get across it.
It's so isolated though, right? I'd love to get up there and see it. I hope maybe I will, but just to give people a bit of an idea, plug your business as well. They've got to get to Arid first. How do people get to Arid? I mean, it would be, what, a 12 or more hour drive from Adelaide if you were going to Arid?
No, mate, she's a bit less than that. It's about 7 hours from Adelaide. So we're 4 hours north of Port Augusta, but we're bitumen all the way to the front door. Murray's at the end of the bitumen. So we're an easy strike. You can get here in any vehicle and, yeah, give us a buzz and we'll get you up in the air and go and have a look at this this amazing event.
Perfect stuff. 7 or 8 hours up the road from Adelaide and then go out and have a look and pop into the Flinders on the way back. I'm envious of you, Phil. It looks fantastic and thanks so much for sharing your experience with us.
All good. Thanks, Chris.